So week number 4, welcome to my channel. I'm going to share last week's plan, some tips on pool swimming and a bit of news. To start off with, a bit of news. So on the weekend, I did this, the Mumbles Duathlon. Really early in the season and my legs hurt a bit, but I was able to actually give it my all, even through cramp on the bike. And this will now go on to my medal wall. So this can go with, I don't know really. We'll just wrap it over here because there's a... Lovely. I need more space and I need batteries for my clock. Okay, so to the plan. I'm not going to go through everything like I usually do. I'm just going to put it up here on a massive grid and you can take a look. Now, we are just working through this, if you haven't joined my videos before now. So we are looking at the Be Iron Fit book. Obviously, loads of books are available, but you can purchase it yourself. I'm not making any money off this. I'm just sharing my experiences. So I photocopied everything. I'm doing the competitive program this year, and I'm just keeping a diary as I go through things. Now, I can't stick to everything, like most people can't stick to everything, so you just try your best. And for example, this week, on the weekend, instead of doing a long run and a long bike, I used the duathlon. And I had a rest day yesterday on the Sunday, and today is a rest day anyway. So I'm just taking advantage to make sure my legs recover, because I did have severe cramp on the bike. I hydrated well, I used my salts well, but hey ho, just working around it. So I'll just get rid of this. So that is the plan. And that's sort of how mentally I sort of attack things and convince myself that a rest day is actually okay. Lovely. So feel free to go through my other videos to see how I've set everything up. So Be Iron Fit is the book we're using. Again, I'm not making any money off it. So if you purchase the book, they can make their money off that anyway. Great. I've just used it last year and I found it great and I'm just tweaking it as I go along. Right, swimming. Pool swim. Very important that you've got a session, one session at least set up every week. Very, very important. It's even better if you get a coached session arranged. Now, ideally, you need 2 swim sessions during the week. Tuesdays and Thursdays are in the book. You don't need to stick to that. Sometimes on a Thursday, I'm not able to do it because you've got either meetings or parents' evenings. I'm a teacher, by the way. And then if I don't manage to do that, I try to fit it in on like a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. Okay, so swimming toys. Now this is called a pull buoy. This is to enhance your catch. It's to take away the kicking, because this goes right up to your bum, between your thighs, and it reduces that kick whilst allowing your body to float in the correct position. Now, I am not an expert on swimming. I've been swimming with a coach for about 2.5, 3 years now. And honestly, something changes all the time. And it's such a complex thing to try and hone together. So swimming for me has been the biggest learning curve. But on the weekends, when you go swimming yourself, you can do like 200 meters with a pull buoy. Just give it a shot. Until you try it, you won't really know. There's lots of YouTube videos on how to correctly use it, and just have a shot. These things, so they are not like art and crafts things to squeeze stuff together. These go on your hands and they are to increase the surface area on your palm. So again, to enhance the catch when you're swimming. Now, the purpose of these is to really strengthen your shoulders and your back as you're pulling through the water. There are better ones that you can actually just put onto your fingers. So if you're not doing the right technique or the right catch, what happens is it comes off in the water. These just tend to be on your hand, and good luck when you get to the edge and you try to turn around. It's really strange. It's as if you've got a hoof and you just can't grab the side to turn around. They're good fun. They really, really do strengthen up there, but you can't use them for long. Say another 200 meter set. So that's 2 sets there of 200 meters. Right, and obviously you need to see underwater. Now, I used to use these. These are aquaspheres. They are blinking great. They've had like number 1, number 2 in triathlon goggles for a long time. I have a really weird left eye, and over the years, once these have been on my face, I look like Eddie the Eagle now. When these have been on my face, they've left in water, especially when you do the long swims, like the 2-mile plus swims. A lot of water gets in, and that's really affected the inside of my eyelid. It really is irritating. So I've upgraded from these Aquaspheres, which have been fine, to these. They come in a lovely case. They are called Magic5. I was just wondering one day when I got really irritated with my eye, that is there a company in the world that make custom fit goggles? And these were number 1 on Google search. Now they're in the USA. These are like just training goggles. I've got like dark ones. I've got like really cool silver ones as well. I get them on discounts. They do discounts like 3 times a year, so just wait for them. And what they do is, they look really cool. They fit really strange as well. They actually get into your eye socket around here. Because if you go onto the Magic5 website, I'll put a link in the description below. These are cut to fit your face. So you use your mobile phone, you scan your face, and then they cut them. So for an idea on price, these are around 50 to 60 pounds, but I've always sort of bought them around 35 pounds. Just wait for those discounts. What's really cool as well, if they still don't quite fit, the nose pieces come in different sizes. So at the back of the foam thing you get with them, there's, so say this is size 5, I think it is a size 5. That then would be a size 7, that would be a size 6, that would be a size 4, that would be a size 3. So you can vary. You can also send, if you really like this certain size, you can send for multiple packs of the same size or whatever. This is a game changer, I've got to be honest, on one thing. When you line up at the start of a 2.5-mile swim, when you've got a pair of goggles that you can't completely trust, you start doubting, am I going to get through this swim without having to stop to get water out of the lens? But I did do a sprint triathlon, and one of my goggles completely filled up with water. It's only like 700 meters. So I was swimming with one eye. If you're like me, you suffer with leaky things, that's the answer. Oh, that as well. It's in my case. I always carry these in my case. I've got a soft cloth, my bungs to shove in my massive lugs. They stop water, just makes it more comfortable. And this, before I go swimming, they don't sell this anymore. There's different versions. I squirt my, there we are. It's starting to run out. Let them dry for like an hour before I go swimming. Happy days. No fog whatsoever. They do come with a coating, but the coating disappears quite soon after about 3 uses. So there we are. Hope that helped. See you next week.